There's just some logical places to pull the camera out, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get some other angles of the kit and then ideally shut up a bit, enjoy my ride, and then go for a swim. That kind of filming that I've done this morning used to kill the old battery. So if you're in the market for a good camera for the bicycle, then I recommend the GoPro Hero 10, but also get the long life battery. Yo. Do I need to say it? I didn't know where I was going, but anyway, I've ended up here. I'll tell you a story in a sec. I'll just show you my sign. Okay, so I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I like this descent a lot, so I'm going to put the camera away in a second. Just quickly, just saw Chris Miller. So he makes videos about bike riding around Sydney too, so we talked about that for about a bit. And then he was going that way and I went this way. That's all. That's my story. Bloody boring. Alright, I'm just going to enjoy this descent. P.S. Yes. Which is to say, sandwich is still in a pocket, so I've got something for the turnaround. Yippee-yi-yo. How's the Serenity? Pulled over because there was a Lexus in front of me going about 3 kilometres an hour. And I was like, this is the best descent in Sydney, why would I go so slow? As I was saying, you can have fun until the cars, you know. Alright, camera away, eat my sandwich, figure out if I'm going to go on the ferry or not, okay? No, ferry's not here, I'm just going to go back up the hill and go home. Yeah, that's it. But I might eat my sandwich down here. There's a little bush track here. Never been there, so I'm going to go and... maybe not, because I've got my beautiful shoes on. I'll figure it out, okay? How's that sound? You good with that? Here, this is my plan. It says no bicycles, but it's okay if I walk it. I know that because I asked the ranger the other day, so I'm just going to go and find a little picnic spot there, and that'll be it. Turn around, home. Beauty. Okay, I'm going to just carefully tiptoe up these stairs on the Great North Walk. Here's a little bit of detail, okay? Sydney Cove, more or less where I've come from, 59k. I find signs that spell out the obvious kind of funny. If you dive into shallow water, it's bloody dangerous. Like, at what point do people just take a little bit of responsibility and just think logically? I don't know, probably around that point when they've hitting the head on the bottom of a shallow pool after diving off a cliff. Oh, I hope there's a little vantage point. Logic would dictate, based on where the ferry is, that there'll be something beautiful in about 5 seconds, so I'll keep on moseying and see what I find. That's pretty. I'll just show you here, just so you don't... Just see, ranger, see, walking my bike. So you can do this with a road bike as well as a gravel bike. You know, look at that. All I ask is that there's no mozzies, because I've got a bin full of water and a sandwich in my pocket. Not a pastry this time, I've got a chicken sandwich, chicken salad. So I reckon if I can just find a lookout in a moment or two, life's going to be pretty bloody good. So, what is it? Seek and you will find, something like that. Ha ha ha. I have found, so never ever ever been here in my life, but I just sort of used a little bit of common sense and thought the water's there, there's a track there, there's bound to be a spot to position my bum, i.e. sit down, and I was right. Have a look at this. That looks pretty bloody good in my appraisal. There's a bloke who thinks the same. He's doing more or less the same, but without a bike and, you know, cleats and $800 bloody Nimbl shoes, ultimate shoes. He's actually catching a video. Oh, what am I going to do? He's got my spot. Oh, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Great North Walk, all right. Bloody hell. So, this is where the guy was that I was just talking about. Good news for me, he's gone. So, don't want to ruin those beautiful cycling shoes. They're not bushwalking shoes. So, 1, 2, up, onto the rock. Don't want to get my new socks dirty. Pink. That was all pure coincidence. I wasn't going to do a Nimbl shoe, a map cycling clothing review, but it's turned out that way. There's my socks. Modern articulated apparel platform. Yeah, it's still brekkie, 8:45. Brekkie. I was going to say brunch, but I'll call it brekkie. Here's my POC hair. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that look? Ha 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 ha. Hysterical. There's my bike. And here's my good mood. So yeah, thanks for joining me on my ride. I'm at Berowra Waters, yeah, I forgot. At this point, I kind of understand that sign, but it is pretty tempting to jump in from here, but I'm not going to, because I saw the sign. How's that? That's pretty good. It's better than the old pan of chocolat that I usually have. Hey, remember that cliche shot that I did not so long ago, like as in earlier today? This is a bit like that, isn't it? I'm going to sign off showing you the pockets of my jersey, my map kit, and a big bright pink logo that I can't see, but you will, right? See ya, bye, end of the story. I won't film on the way home, because it'll just be manic traffic. Bye. Alright, that's it, time to go. I've talked a lot today, a lot, about nothing. I just noticed that rope. Road cycling with Rob on a Saturday morning. I had no intention of doing this. I really thought I would just go for a minute. Anyway, So that's it. I said it already, I'll say it again. Story of my ride. I'm just going to go back up the hill and out of here. I said I wouldn't film on the way home and I didn't, because it's a misery really, because yeah, people wake up and they get in a car and then just becomes, all of those vacant roads we saw became, you know, clogged. Anyway, strange wind, like a nor'easterly. I think that's the first time that's ever happened in Sydney. Anyway, going for a swim in Savo. It's going to be good. See ya.